Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is simmieeva here, and you're watching a new speed build. Yep, we are on a roll with the speed builds. We are doing a bakery today. This is the bakery for Penny Hughes. She owns this bakery. I would say, let's see. I'm trying to think about the backstory for this bakery, just like seeing if it was handed down to her or she, built her own business from the ground up. So I'm kind of still thinking about that kind of backstory, but this is Bread and Butter, Penny's Bakery. She sells a lot of baked goods like cakes and breads, and cupcakes and stuff like that, cookies. So we'll definitely have to, get all of that ready, because, you do have to, if you're someone owns it, then they have to have a good cooking skill and baking skill and everything, and then we'll set stuff out for that to be ready. So this is her bakery, Bread and Butter, and I got this inspiration photo, but I can't find it. I should have saved it when I started building, but I can't find it, and it was like a month ago when I built this, so unfortunately I cannot find the inspiration photo, but it definitely was from inspiration for sure. So basically I wanted to do kind of like a boxy kind of bakery. I'm not really good at doing like different kinds of shapes and everything in The Sims, just because I feel like it doesn't end up coming out the way I want it to. I definitely liked using these awnings and stuff, and I use like the pillars just to give it a little bit more I guess a more dynamic feel. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but it took me a couple of tries to get the floor plan that I wanted, which you'll see later. I did not take that part out. I did struggle. I almost quit. I almost scrapped this whole thing, but I was like, no, I need a bakery. I haven't done a bakery on the channel yet, so I wanted to do it. I haven't done a lot of things on the channel yet, but this was my time to do it. So that's what I did. So it has 2 floors. One floor is, the first floor is just like the main bakery area. There's a back space for the bakery, and there's a cash register. There's also like a cafe thing too. So yeah, I'll have to make sure that everything is functional, but I'm pretty sure everything's functional. I don't believe I've uploaded it to the gallery yet, but I'll make sure to do that after this video is posted and make sure that everything is good. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I actually have a really bad habit of uploading things before I play test it, or I make sure that everything's in there. So I have to make sure that there's stuff in the case, so stuff like that. Let me see. And yeah, these little flower things were really hard to put up there. It was from the inspiration photo, but they use, I think, the red flower boxes, and so I decided to keep with my color scheme and use the white light blue flower boxes, and they were really hard. I was struggling so much to put them on there. I was like, you know what, maybe it won't be on the back at all. And then I was putting on these nice little fairy lights, and I was really happy about that part because I thought it looked really cute, especially at nighttime. And yeah, I thought that was really cute. And so you'll have these awnings up here, and then little tables too, and you'll just be able to sit and watch everything that's happening on around the other parts of the world, stuff like that. And so yeah, let's see, I was kind of thinking of talking about different things I'm planning in this video, just not talking about the whole build as a whole. But I don't know, I was thinking about maybe doing a clothing store or something next, or some kind of townhouse build next. I haven't really done a townhouse build successfully, so I think that'll be a new challenge for me, but I think it'll be really fun and interesting. And one thing I'll do with probably the next video is do a tour of the builds that I've done already that I just didn't record, just so you guys can see them, and because I really do like them and I want to save them for the save file, which if you haven't noticed already or noticed from other videos, I've said that I'm going to do a save file series where you guys will basically see everything that I'm putting in my save file here. So it'll consist of a lot of builds and everything. So if you're here with me for the ride, I hope you'll stay here with me, because I would really love, I feel like if I have some kind of accountability system, then I'll definitely get this save file done. A couple months, I don't know, several months for sure. I am about to graduate, so I guess I'll have free time after that if I don't get a full-time job. Yeah, because I'll even be going through every single world. I won't do it in order. I'll probably just do like random houses as I choose. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And so yeah, this is where I was messing a lot with the floor player, which at first I thought it would work really nice, but I think if it was bigger, then it would have been way better. Because I was like, I don't know if I can do this, like, or if it would even work. Like, the floor plan just like wasn't coming out the way I thought it was gonna be, so I do end up changing it from what it is right now. And but eventually I do get it to where I think it looks best, because you know, at first I was actually putting it to where I didn't have the stairs up there, so the stairs weren't there, and so that was definitely something that I had to fix along the way, because otherwise this would not have a staircase, because I probably would have forgot it. But I thought that having that hallway was cool, but it just didn't fit, because then I wouldn't have room for a staircase. And so I was just fiddling around with the coffee bar, which this is can be a coffee bar and a retail lot, but I have it down as a retail lot just so you can have the bakery aspect. But I'm pretty sure even though it's a retail lot, you'll still be able to like a barista will still come. So I think that's cool. That's a cool thing too. But yeah, I was literally like moving around like 50 million times, because I was like, I don't know I don't know where it's gonna be. Like, I forgot. This is where I was like, I forgot where the stairs are gonna be. And so I just ended up putting on the left side, and I completely ended up changing it. Like, I cut the video. That's where I thought I was gonna like end the video. I did find a way to do it, and it ended up turning out pretty good. This is where I ended up going upstairs, and I was like, these awnings aren't looking really good, so I decided to delete the awnings entirely upstairs and just keep the chairs outside in front of the windows, just so you can have like a more grand like sun through the window. But then I ended up moving the window too, so there's a lot of moving around in this one. So I've decided to use a door from Dine Out to go back to the little space back there, which is where the kitchen is, where you have the cupcake machine. It's pretty much just gonna be a cupcake machine, probably just like a cupcake shop. I don't know if I'll do cakes and stuff. But I think a cupcake shop would be cool for Penny. I was thinking about doing cakes and cookies, but I think cupcakes suit her better. And then I used the nicer cash register from Get to Work. And then I spent like a whole 2 minutes just trying to figure out which fence I wanted. But I did end up finding which one I wanted eventually. So then this is just kind of like your main dining area, and I use those signs that are from Get to Work just as like a little decor aspect, as like you can just look at the menu, like if you want coffee and then a cupcake, then you can do that. And so I thought that was cool that they're right next to each other. Let's see. And yeah, I really like these signs so much. Like, anytime I have a cafe or something, I use them like to the best of my ability, because they're so cute. And then I believe that these tables are base game. But I think I ended up changing. Yeah, I ended up changing them to, I think those are Get to Work ones. I'm not really sure. But I ended up using the Dine Out chairs just as a, like, you know, a nice little seating area. There's no big seating areas here other than the ones that are upstairs, but those only hold 4, because it's really like just a small cafe kind of place, so it doesn't have to be too big. And this is where I'm going into the debug and like grabbing like the coffee bags and then just like little clutter items, just to see like, oh, Penny's been working in here and stuff. And so I thought that was really cool detail. Then another thing I'm doing is, this is like the kitchen area. I actually spent several minutes in here, which I didn't think I would at first, but I ended up doing that. And because I didn't know if I wanted like a window back there, and I didn't know what color I wanted it, because it didn't look good with just the like the lighter brick or lighter stone, so I ended up changing that. But then in the back you have that dumpster that's from Eco Lifestyle, and then you'll have I believe I have a fence that surrounds it too, so it gives it that kind of still like an industrial feel. But yeah, so you got those cafe speakers, so music should be going on when you come into the cafe and everything. And yeah, this is where I end up kind of like fighting with myself, like whether if I want the stove or like I don't think I put a stove in here. But if I decide if I want her to make like cakes and stuff, then I'll probably just put a stove in here at some point. But you got like the sinks and the cabinets and stuff. It's a very small kitchen space, so that's why there's not too much you can do in there. Let's see. What else am I doing in here? I think this is where I was like, I don't know what to do. I was thinking about like changing the whole thing. But I think I ended up figuring out what I wanted to do at this point. Like I was like, okay, I'll put the little spandrels here, and this is where I can fit in more tables. So this is where a lot of the tables come in. I'll start putting some in like the middle and everything, just so it can be like you can maneuver around customers and get your treat and then just sit down. There's no bookshelves or anything in here, so it's not really like a cafe, even though there is the little cafe bar. But I think it's still just kind of like a grab and sit or grab and go and enjoy like company or music. But yeah, I was thinking of like other like lots that I can do. I haven't done another residential lot yet. Actually, I don't think I've done a residential lot at all yet. I think those, or this year for sure, I think those haven't been done yet. I've done a couple, which those will be in a tour, or if I don't do a tour, then I might remake them, but then tailor them towards a specific sim. So look out for that in the future. I think that will be something that's really cool and very doable. Even though I spent a lot of time on some builds already, yeah, I think I might end up doing it like that, where I remake it, but based off the plan of the old one that I do. So yeah, this is where I go in and change some things. Like I put these like the dishwasher in there, the sinks, those are just the base game counters and everything. I believe it's a base game sink too, so it's pretty nice and I really like it. And yeah, I'm trying to like find out things I can talk about. I don't know, I just thought that like adding like little clutter bits were really cool. Like I added the fire extinguisher and everything, some sacks of flour. You know, I thought those would be like cool little add-ons to just to see like, hey, this is, you know, we're in use. Then I added like a little trash can, the fire extinguisher, and then we're finally moving upstairs. I finally moved those windows, and then I decided those were where the bathrooms were, because I forgot like I didn't put bathrooms in here. I decided to use like the really small windows from base game, and then you'll just have 2 bathrooms, 1 toilet in each, and then I believe they're just all both the same color and everything, so you can just come upstairs, use the bathroom, and go back down and get you something to eat, and then or you can go out to the balcony / patio. But yeah, I actually found some things that I eat from Get to Work. Like there's like a little towel dispenser as well as a soap dispenser, and I believe I saw those in some Lissy's videos, and I really enjoyed using those in this build because it's like, you know, kind of like real life. You have the little soap dispenser and everything. Here I'm just like putting like a little hallway table, nothing too serious, and yeah, and I just end up putting like a plant or so up there, nothing too crazy. But yeah, and then I just put like, I think this is the biggest table. I'm not sure though. I think it either sits 4 or 6, but I'm pretty sure it just sits 4 people. Yeah, I ended up putting a couple of tables up here too. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you guys about this build? I don't know, like I'm running out of things to say. I'm not used to saying everything, but hopefully it's a very like easy like cafe / bakery for people to maneuver in. Once again, I'll double check everything, all the routing stuff just, you know, make sure that it works before I send it out to you guys. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I'm running out of words. I don't know. Like, how are you guys doing? Like, I'm running out of things to say. I've done a lot of recording within the last couple days, so I'm kind of like running out of things to say. Oh, okay, so yeah, here's the bathroom. I actually really like this bathroom. I think I'll continue to do this style of bathroom if I ever like do retail lots, you know, just like 2 countertops, toilet, and then sink, you know, all the basic stuff. But I like this layout specifically, where it's only like a 2x4, I think, or 2x3. Yeah, because it gives you enough space to put like some kind of decorative element in there. You can do little windows if you need to, stuff like that. So I really like this one. Like, this bathroom is one of like the best public bathrooms I've done, even though it's really simple. But I think that's what I like about it. I like that it's really simple. So let's see, what else can I talk about? Yeah, I was trying to put those little soap dispensers up there, but then this one wasn't working. It just wasn't going up, and so I decided, well, there's a soap dispenser in there, and Sims technically don't use soap, they just wash their hands. Yeah, so I'm putting like little flower tops on the tables, and then I started messing around with everything. So with like the outside, because this is where I'm like, well, it doesn't really look as good as I would like it to be. So this is where I'm kind of like start messing around with stuff. Like that's where I put that fence around. I think that fence is from City Living, and I put more outside tables just so there's a little bit more space for seating areas. Hopefully it's not too rainy in this world. And then I started putting shrubbery and everything. But I'm actually running out of things to say, and there's about like 2 minutes left of this video, so I think I'll just let you guys go so I don't keep talking your head off. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We would love to have you in our Simmie family, and I hope you guys look forward to videos. Leave a like if you haven't. Yeah, and just leave in the comments if you would like if you would go to a bakery like this in real life, or you would have your Sims go to a bakery like this. Yeah, or if you have any requests, feel free to request me, request anything like that, and I will be happy to try to build something nice for you guys. So yeah, this is pretty much it, and we are about to go into the screenshots. So thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.